Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As always, Brennomisu here, and welcome back to Modded Minecraft. Yeah, Attack the B team. Now, a lot has happened. You can see, first of all, I have put this ancient helmet. Had more base protection and threw some enchants on it. Got a cool little thing going on here. Let's get rid of that. Oh man, it's been pretty crazy week. Server being really ridiculous. Oh, hi Sarah. Well, I'll get to her in a second. Server super crazy, and wasn't able to play, and then, well, wasn't able to record. And since I wasn't able to play, I played a shit ton and did a lot. Made a book and quill to have a look. So we'll get to here in a second. First of all, when I was playing, I was just running around, and I came back, and Sarah was gone. She wasn't here. So I went through a bunch of relics and DNA and got me a new Sarah. So, except that this one isn't tamed, so we'll have to tame her, which might be fun to do. You'll also notice I'll have this backpack. Backpack. They're pretty easy to make. It's just whatever color, wrapped with woven cloth, which is a stick with string around. So it's pretty much just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sticks and 64 string, which is like put wool in the pulverizer and you get 4 each, so 16 wool. So pretty cheap, and it gives you a extra inventory. So I got all this stuff, and I'll go over that, and I just kind of keep some stuff chilling. So yeah, untamed. How's this doing? I'm getting a little low. Boom. Okay. Wow. Oh, that's cool. I think that's new. Anyways, so yeah, let's go and put this guy back. We'll get to this stuff a little bit later. What's next? Sorting system. So I made a sorting system, and it's pretty epic. And here it is. This is the sorting system. So I'll show you how it works. I step on this pressure plate, which turns this hopper off, and I put whatever I want in. And then when I step off the pressure plate, it goes down in here. And then we got this routed request pipe, which is amazing. So I step back onto this to lock this hopper, so whatever I request doesn't go away. And I click, it downloads the data, and then there's all my items that I have. Isn't that amazing? So you can see all of the items that I have. Only things that I don't have in there are cobblestone, what I'm currently working with, and ores and a few other things. So then if I want, let's see, my sword is pretty damaged. Is there anything else I need in here to show off? Let's go through here. And it's sorted by item ID, so it'll be sorted the same way that this stuff is all sorted, which is nice. I think you can change it. And this stuff gets super in-depth, so, but let's see. Anything else I need? Reusable. Let's go ahead and, so I click on whatever I want, or I can type it in. So Safar. So I just click on it if I find it in the thing, or I can type it in if my inventory is that large. And let's go and grab the Safari net. Why not? So yeah, and then I wait. I think it takes about 15 seconds, I'd say, because of the distance that things have to travel. I don't think there's a way to speed it up. And this is really cheap stuff to make. Let's go ahead and... This is at red. And it is... So it's these things, a few of these chips, which... this is the hardest stuff to get. It's the Illuminar, which is goldstone, which isn't too bad, especially since I have a fortune pick. But the orange dye, I needed like 20 of these, and I needed 20 of these magentas, which is 2 red, blue, and white, which I don't know why I had such issues with that, but I apparently did. So I kind of overdid it when I was farming this stuff, so I still have magenta and purple and everything I need overdone. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. And some paper. And so that's how you make these chips, which are how these things actually function. And then the pipes themselves, transport pipes are just some wood and glass pane, or stone and glass panes. And then these junction pipes are the red aluminar, the green aluminar, which are pretty easy. It's green and red dye. And some diamonds, which I have plenty of. And then the interface is some gold nuggets and redstone. And then the request pipe is also very easy. So it's super cheap, and so that's why I'm okay with it taking, 15 seconds to call. And so let's just go ahead and grab this stuff, why not? And we'll throw this in here for now. So that's how it works. I guess let me go into Batman form. And we'll take a bit of a journey down. So we have the hopper, which is only there so that way when I request items, I don't have to worry about it just getting sucked back down. And then we got all this, and it goes down and down. And this is why it takes a while. Got another one of these guys just to extend it out because I didn't know there's an extender. And then it pops out into here. So I made use of this room because I'm not really using this stuff anymore very often. Also, I found out what these trophies do. Yeah, that makes sense. It's pretty cool. This is just a chest with the stuff that I need in it. And these are just super disorganized chests. I can't actually open that one, but it can be used, I believe. So tons of unorganized everywhere chests, and it comes out looking super nice up top. So let's just go ahead and pop that guy back down. And so you can obviously make this more effective by making the distance shorter and that kind of stuff, but why would you do that? So let's go ahead and plop these guys back down. Go through my 1 block of dirt. And let's move on to the next thing. The wheat farms, I guess there's nothing really to show you except that I made them a little bit easier when using the sickle. Because a lot of times the... something was going on in the other room. The wheat would fall in here, and what I did is I took one of these saws and got a piece of dirt and cut it in half a bunch of times. So if I go grab a piece of dirt McGirt, and put the saw over it, cuts it in half again, cuts it in half again, and then you get these covers. And yeah. And then I just kind of flopped them down right over the water. And there's a better way than to do this that I found out. It's fertilized soil. Fertilized dirt, which is rotten flesh and bone meal. Which I'm okay with this system, so let's go throw this stuff back in here that I don't need it anymore. What else? There is a villager that had a safari net single use. It's a mystery, so we're going to find out what the mystery is. And then if it's something super cool, we'll recapture it. What else? Open blocks, I think, was added. I don't remember if it was in the mod pack or not. But it has been updated, and there's some awesome books. So here's a bunch of the blocks. I'm trying to remember if it was here or not. So yeah, there's lots of really cool stuff in open blocks. And yeah, so that gave me some books. Throw these guys back in there, or into there. Good. This book is stuck in here now. I can't get it to be removed from there. So yeah, so let's go ahead and find out what, let's go and sleep. And there's not going to be a lot done in this episode because I did so much, so I need to catch you guys up on it all. I feel that's important to the series that you know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, okay. If you can hear the flapping ears in the background, it's my dog. She has some ear mites. Okay, so let's. Oh, do I need this? I think I need. Yeah, I need this. Whoop. How do I Oh! Oh! Okay, hi. That was just a slime. So that was an emerald for a slime, which is, that's alright. It's quite the hat. That's all I have to say. Capture mode and shrunk. Thank you. And now we know what he is, and I can now make a farm out of him using Mind Factory Reloaded, which, if there's still time after I finish showing you guys what I've all done, is what I plan on showing you, or working with. So, let's get in. Wheat farms, portals. Okay, before I show you the portals, I should note that Azura has joined the server, so we might be seeing some of her stuff, and that I finally got the enhanced portals to work, and they're pretty cool. So what it takes is just some obsidian, a portal modifier, and a dial device, which is portals. The modifier is some ender pearls, some diamond. My dogs just love coming in here, apparently. Some glowstone and flint and tinder, or flint and steel, and an emerald, which was actually the hardest thing to get because I only had 2 emeralds and I spent them on the sorting system. Some of the blocks in there were required. And then I got to make these upgrade cards and make a dimensional upgrade, more ender pearls, and a dialing upgrade, which lets me use this guy. Now this guy costs, these were the emeralds. The portal modifier did not require emeralds. And what the dialing device is you dial up another portal that has a network set to it. So we'll go ahead and show you Oz's place, why not? And you'll see there, establish a successful connection. 36 seconds remaining until automatic shutdown. So here is Oz's place. She was only online for a little bit. It was pretty late, and just trying to find a place. I suggested here, and she came here. And welcome to the server. Say hi. Give her a stack of diamonds. And yeah, she was wanting to build a treehouse, and I was like, oh man, there's this sacred grove, and I figured that she might like it. Now, there's also one down here, and I know that the thing that Drac is building for me to take on is in the sacred grove. I don't know if it's this one or the other one, so I guess I'll find out. Granted, it'd actually be pretty cool if Oz came about it. So yep, this is her place. We'll check here periodically, maybe pull some pranks on her. And from here, I set one up in a bunch of places. There's another one, dial, bloop, plop through. Here we are, the nether, easy peasy. And then I gotta wait for it to undo. Usually, if I were to, actually, let's just do this. You can walk back through if there's still one going and terminate it. I think it's weird that you can't terminate at a different location, but what can you do? So, let's see, portals and the haunted park. So, I believe I went over wanting to do theme parks, and what this is based on is a computer game that I loved as a kid. I thought it was awesome. It was amazing and fun as hell to play, and it was called Sim Theme Park. So what I'm going to do is do a bunch of these theme parks that, what Sim Theme Park was, it was theme parks that you made. It was kind of like Roller Coaster Tycoon, except more simplified. And mind going out. Um, and they were all themed. That's the name, kind of sim theme park. The first one was like a caveman like one, which was awesome. And then there was and the caveman, or the it was literally a prehistoric one. Like, I remember one of the rides was you got on one of the Littlefoots. What are those guys called? Let's look. Arc. Triceratops, Velociraptor. A Stegosaurus? No, not a Stegosaurus. A Bronchiosaurus. One of those guys. What Littlefoot is. And you literally went on a ride on one of those guys. And it was super awesome. And then the one after that was, I believe it was the one after that, was the, I'm losing my train of thought because I'm trying to talk fast to make more room in the episode. And the thing after that, I'm so scatterbrained right now. What I plan on doing for that is pretty much building a Jurassic Park kind of themed one, right? And it'll be tons of fun. So that will be where the archaeology kind of comes in, and we'll work on that one second because it's going to be more time consuming. It's not going to be super exciting. It's just going to be kind of me making these guys. So that might be just like, at the start of an episode, I'll be like, hey, here's all these guys, showing off the dinosaurs or whatever. We'll see. And all that kind of good stuff. See what we can all get to. The second level was a haunted themed one, or a Halloween themed one. And that one had tons of spooky things going on. And that's what I'm working on first, because this mod pack has a lot of spooky shit. It has the witchery, it has the necromancy, and all sorts of creepy stuff. Advanced genetics, and lots of creepy stuff. So that's going to be the that theme park. And that's going to be the one I'm working on first, because it's kind of what I want to get into in the game first, especially this necromancy stuff. I'm super stoked. And then the one after that on Sim Theme Park was the space-themed one. And now that I'm thinking this, I think I'm going to do a Let's Play of Sim Theme Park, because that game was the shit. And the next one was a space-themed one, so I'm going to build it on the moon. And we'll get to Galacticraft once we get to that point. And a bunch of that cool stuff. And all the techie stuff, so the, what's the mod? Like the mechs and that kind of stuff that are in the game. We'll get to that. And after that, what was after that? There was another one. I never could beat it. I don't remember the requirements, but my dog's getting into some food. Come here. All right. I couldn't remember what the one after that was. It was like a really happy one, I think. God, I don't remember. Anyways, that's what I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting to do these cool, not so much amusement parks, but theme parks. So, like sideshows and maybe some cool stuff, and pretty much just make the base themed. There won't be so much as parks. I mean, I could do something like there's a buggy, and do like a buggy track, so you go by all these cool space things. And we'll see how it goes as far as what we can actually do making it a theme park, but my bases are going to be themed around this. So let's go ahead and dial up this guy. Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. It's good. It's a ominous forest. You can see the starting of the main witch hut. That's going to be kind of like I'll have some stuff scattered about here, but this is going to be the base of my operations to kind of get to that point. And this place is awesome because zombies and skeletons and creepers can't spawn on this, which is really cool. There are these poisonous spiders that spawn, and endermen. But endermen aren't bad to start with. They become bad when you look at him. So the only thing I really have to worry about is the poison spiders. And my dog is begging, so if you hear him whine, I apologize. So, yeah, here is the starts of this house, this witch house, and I might change it up a little bit. I don't know how I feel about this. This feels a little too modern. The bottom half of it feels. I might replace these normal stone bricks with something chiseled. But this roof, I'm using carpenter's blocks, and let's go ahead and show you guys some examples. Let's get my spruce wood plank blinds, some slopes, my hammer, and some collapsible blocks. And these guys are pretty cheap. I thought they'd be way more expensive, but they really aren't. And some dirt McGirt. The sword. So what I pretty much do is for, at least right here, looks like this will be a normal block. I think right here is where I continue just the normal upward slope. And I need to put a block right here, so that way I can go up. Because I don't want it to be peaked. I'm kind of wanting it to be, oh, well, if that's the case, well, I'm trying to think if I wanted to do this. I guess it's going to be, I might just kind of like level it out somewhere like here. Because this is, as you can see, this is a floor. This is a floor, and then there's going to be like a little floor right here, and then probably something underground. So the floor would be probably like right here. So I guess it's going to be peaked up here. So anyways, that was bloop, bloop, bloop. Pretty cool stuff. And then for the blocks, that would go, let's see. So this guy, I don't know if you hear my dad sneeze. That was pretty loud. Carpenter's block, boom. So these are the ones that are fun to play with because you can do all these really cool angles. Let's plop that guy there. Although I think it's, I don't know how this is happening. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. So these shouldn't be like this. Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. Why am I using that? Okay, so I need to not use, because they're sloped blocks, but they're not sloped the right way. I used collapsibles and then sloped it this way instead of, let's see if I show this guy right here, you'll see it goes the wrong way, you know? So I have to do all these by hand, I guess. And yeah, so that's this, and once I kind of finish this up, I will start working on the actual witchery stuff and getting some gardens out here, and yeah. So that is all I have done. We are 24 minutes into the video, and I could cut some stuff out, but what's the need, you know? So, I use these little bastards. They're not poisonous. No, they are poisonous. I forgot. The server is on easy. I need to change it because of all the issues that I was having. I just restarted server settings. But from right here, it looks okay. I'm gonna do some grass blocks going along here, grass garden, or you know what I mean, little garden. So it's coming along, and like I said, this is a little too modern feeling for me. This stuff, I do like these glass blocks though; they look quite nice. And you know, I really like that it's only Endermen that are hanging out here. Don't have to worry about creepers blowing stuff up. I do wish the fog wasn't quite so bad, especially since on YouTube it makes things worse, but I because I do have some torches. I'm trying to remember. This is not my own design, by the way. This is definitely someone else's. I am not this artistic. I am so bad at this kind of stuff. Like, it's pretty bad. So, I believe that's going to be it for now. 25 minutes is actually around my episodes where I prefer to have them. And I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do to extend this. I guess I'll talk about what I'm going to do in between. Obviously going to finish up this guy, and I might scout an area to start the Jurassic Park area, just so I can move these guys, because I can just use that slime thing, the safari net, to move them, grow them up here, and that might be something we can do. I think the village is pretty much done for right now. I'm not going to mess with it too much. What I plan on doing is, although it doesn't make sense to do it, simply because of having these dialing machines, but I think I'm going to make, because a lot of these villagers have kind of this feel to them, like this guy is a little bit more creepy and witchy looking, and you know, there's a few other guys. This guy's more scribey looking, and there's actually some villagers on Space, and Tropic Craft have these guys, and lots of these NPCs. So I think here at this village, I'm going to kind of make these huts, probably tear down most of it, and make these little, not huts, these little like ticket things to get you to the place. I'll set it up to where you can't use this or something. I don't know. But that's the idea of it. I'm also not protecting these guys. Well, I'm right now, but usually I don't care. Plenty of eggs, and I don't remember what I got the eggs for in the first place. I think it was to make chicken, but I don't recall. And I believe that is literally all I can do. Oh, I'm going to do some Mine Factory Reloaded stuff. Mine Factory Reloaded. Mainly with, not the block breaker, but the tree farm and the wheat farm stuff, just so I can automate it. Don't have to worry about it too much. And yeah, that'll be good. Good stuff. Good. And I think I extended it another few minutes, so I'm going to call it now before it... ouch, bastard. Before it gets any more lengthy than it needs to be. And I will see you guys next time. Please come rate and subscribe. And thank you for watching. And I did this video so fast, and I feel like I have something more to add, but I literally can't think of anything. Yeah, that's it. I might move Sarah, pretty much, and Mine Factory, and work on the hut, and move the witchery stuff over there, and that's all I can think of. Okay, bye. Oh, and no, I'll wait for that. Never mind. Blah, 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 blah. Goodbye. See you.